We're gonna go get some clean snow, get our coffee brewing. Hey guys, Doug K. I'm back here in the backyard dojo again. The reason I'm with you today is a friend of mine from across the pond, also a YouTuber. His name is Des Green. He tagged me in what is called Show Me Your Brew. And this is basically to help raise awareness about the benefits of hiking and being outdoors and how it affects our mental health. What they ask you to do there is brew a cup of coffee, talk a little bit about whatever you're doing, and that's it. That's enough. And I think I can handle that. We're going to get a fire going. I know in a lot of these that they're doing fancy coffee setups with French presses and things like that. I like cooking on a fire. So today you're getting snow water on a fire with a pack of instant coffee. That's my kind of camp coffee. Yeah, you think we get a few deer back here? Look at these tracks. But no matter how cold it is or how wet it is, there's always going to be resources for you to get a fire started. So what I suggest doing first of all, is maybe looking for any kind of pine tree. Promise you that dry stuff underneath is going to be nice and crunchy. That'll do just what we need. Bonus. So if you got a little pine, anything dry and crispy, we'll get a little bit of dry grass from back the hill here in a second too. But you want to look around. Best stuff is things that are actually hanging up in trees that are dead. I got a bunch of it around here. Things that have fallen. These things are brittly cold right now. And you're going to hear that snap. And if you hear that, and you can get anything going underneath it, this stuff's going to light and you'll be in good shape. It's kind of a little meadow section down here. We can build a little trail bridge in the yard. So as far as mental health goes, I certainly can't speak professionally, but as far as being out on the trail, hiking, having a little bit of a refuge, a place to spend some time quietly, I can't see how it can't help. All right, let's try some of this real dry stuff here. And again, anything that's hung up like this in the tree, kind of off the ground, this is gonna work. Let's take this dry grass, head back up to the little dojo. So those are our components that'll get it going. A little dry grass, super dry and brittle pine, and these little crispy ones here. And I'm gonna get a bunch more of that just for once this thing starts going. Okay, we got all of our stuff put together. See if we can't get this thing going. Just give it a chance. Okay, so like most things in life, give this fire a little care, a little attention, a little love, and it'll respond and it'll help you out. So don't mean to get sappy, but boy, isn't that the truth. So this should be more than sufficient to get our coffee brewed. Let's go get some clean snow. I have a lot of deer back here, so I gotta be careful where I grab that, but we're gonna go get some clean snow, get our coffee brewing. Yeah, the deer back here tend to avoid this bridge. They don't like to walk across it, so this looks like a pretty good spot. And what I generally do if I'm doing snow water is just kind of take that first couple of little layers off the outside, and then I'll go right in. Well, you see how much of that is cooked down. Just keep piling it in. And it does take a little while. And to get that volume of water in there, that's probably the equivalent maybe of about 3 of those cups packed full. So you just kind of keep feeding the fire, keep adding the snow. And if you look real carefully there, you can see that just starting to boil. And I'll definitely want to get that up to a full boil, just because of where I'm gathering the snow from. And then it'll be coffee time. So mission complete. We got our water boiling. You know what I do with this, just because I put it right in the fire often, it gets a lot of extra goodies in there. So if you just do this, you can leave most of the extra goodness in the other cup. And that's what you do with that. I've definitely found that these little Starbucks aren't too bad. And it comes with its own stir, so you can't beat that. And yeah, just my thoughts. I was thinking about this as I was preparing to do this video about mental health awareness. I don't know how being outside and being in nature can't help you mentally. I was thinking about this, you know, the simplicity of the task, starting the fire, making the coffee, as simply as can be, that challenge, that task. That's what I think this brings to a lot of us. It eliminates so many of the pressures and distractions from the world that we live in, which is an interesting one to say the least. And I think that's why I like hiking and backpacking so much. It is the simplicity of the task in front of you. Wake, right? Cleanse, nourish, and then get from point A to point B by a specific time, hopefully enjoying your time while you get there. When you get to camp, what do? It's the basic things. You set up your shelter, you set up your bedding, you feed yourself, you nourish yourself, you go to sleep, you get up and do it again. And we're not focused on any of the distractions. We're not focused on the television. We're not focused on Facebook. We're not focused on negativity. We're focused on doing what we need to do to get by. And I think that's the simplicity and the beauty of backpacking, through hiking, and being in nature in general. We can all make a hot dog inside of our house at any time. There's something about that hot dog when you're out in the woods, right? There's something about making that meal when you're out in the woods. Don't tell me it doesn't taste better. I know it tastes better. That's why camping, backpacking, and being outdoors are good for your mental health. It eliminates all the pressures and all the distractions, and it forces you to focus on exactly what's in front of you, the most basic things. And that's all you need. Just like this fire here, a little love, a little attention, a little nurturing. That's all anybody needs. So, Des, I want to thank you for tagging me and asking me to come along and share my 2 cents with regards to Show Me Your Brew. I don't know a whole lot of YouTubers, but I'll nudge a few of them to see if I can get them to do the same. And I just wanted to thank you guys for taking a few minutes with me and show me your brew. See you on the trail.